Hey person watching, thank you for tuning into my channel, Divine Femme Tarot 888. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you. So tonight I thought I will pull some oracle cards from the oracle deck. What's the tea? We're going to find out what's the tea, what you need to know, what the universe wants you to know, who's in your energy, and what will come out for your highest good. Also, thank you so much all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so the next time I drop a video, you will be notified. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And shout out to all my followers. I really appreciate you guys, my subscribers, followers. You're amazing. Thank you for the love, the shares, the likes, and especially the comments. I appreciate you guys so much. So let's get into it. Spirit guides and angels, please shield me, cover me, and protect me throughout this reading and beyond. Divine, give me clear and accurate messages for the person watching. So what does my person watching need to know? What is the tea? Let's figure it out. And I hope you're all doing well in the world wherever you are. I hope life is treating you good. Let's get into it. What does the person watching need to know? What does my person watching need to know? I hope Mercury retrograde is not treating you too crazy. Let's see. We got a bunch of cards here. Unfazed. Oh, wow. Okay. Uh-oh. Caught a case. Bad habits. And love triangle. What? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, well, there's somebody who caught a case. There's somebody in your energy who caught a case, caught an STD, right? Screwing around with people that they shouldn't have been. There's definitely third-party interference here. People are going to the club, having too good of a time, meeting people, you know, having one-on-one, having, you know, one-night stands, obviously an affair. Bad habits. Yeah, this person has some bad habits, right? They've got a lot of addictions. They are very spontaneous. They don't really think before they act. So they've gotten themselves in a pickle, but I feel like you're unfazed. Check it out. I feel like you're like, whatever, like you know this about this person. Keep in mind, tarot is here to clarify what you already know, right? And I feel like you are sitting in such high energy right now, and you may have been with this person for a long time, that you just kind of see them for who they are, right? And you're like, whatever, like it's nothing new, because those are some heavy cards. Also, protect yourself, person watching, if you're with somebody, because somebody definitely has an STD and there are third parties involved. Absolutely. Let's see. Fucked up. Yeah, they know they fucked up. They absolutely do, especially when they're starting to itch and burn and they have to go to the doctor and they find out, ma'am, sir, I have some bad news. Yeah, that's all bad. They are going to be a mess. And the crazy thing is they're not going to know what to do because they know you're unfazed. You're like sick of their crap, right? You're like, I'm over this. I'm good. This reading possibly, or other things that have come up in your life in, say, the past, I'd say maybe 30 days, if that, have already caused you to want to walk away, right? This is, I feel like, just a clarification for a lot of people. Let's see. Marrying for money. Oh, bad karma. I wonder why. And ignoring. Yeah, okay. So maybe this person married you for money, person watching. Maybe, again, you figured them out. Excuse me. You figured them out. You know, you're the one that brings the money to the table, to the house, to the cars. You're the one that has supported this person for a really, really long time. And all their bad karma is coming back on them. And I feel like what their bad karma is that you gave them chance after chance after chance. Like, you know, you married a player, right? You did. You just do. You just do. Charismatic person that has a lot of friends, person that doesn't really take you out as much as they used to, right? Person that always has an excuse and always has something to do, but never really has time to do things with you, right? But guess what? You're unfazed and ignored. Again, this is you. You're ignoring this person, right? I think this person is losing their mind this weekend. I think they are so caught up in betrayal. They're shocked. They can't believe this happened to them. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this person actually gave me an STD. Well, duh. Like, you can't go dipping your wand in every pond, right? You can't accept every wand into your pond either and think that nothing's going to eventually happen. Like, duh. Come on now. But again, I think you're unfazed. I think you're ignoring it. I think you've seen this person for who they are. And again, I think this person is freaking out. Yeah, giving money. You've given them a lot of money, person watching, right? You poured into this person more than anybody did. Maybe this person wasn't used to having money. You know, maybe they didn't really, they weren't able to hold a job, right? Maybe they came from a different sort of different set of circumstances growing up than you did, right? Maybe they came from humble beginnings and you know, were fortunate enough to land in a family where they had tons of money, good work ethic. It could have been a family business that just boomed. Could have been an internet business that boomed. You could have created this business and this person saw you for who you are. And I feel like at first it was cool and you guys totally fell in love, but you saw the writing on the wall. You knew all the charisma this person had could be a problem, and I feel like it ended up being a problem. Absolutely. Let's see. Child neglect. Oh, no. Okay, so this person could have been neglected as a child, too, right? Remember I said they may have come from humble beginnings. They may have come from a family of total chaos, and they just were looking for love in all the wrong places. And, you know, figured that when they married you for money that you were like never going to leave them, right? That they had you kind of hook, line, and sinker. And that's why they figured it was okay to have these third-party relationships. They could have been cheating with somebody at the job, at your business, a friend, possibly a family member. But this person has bad habits. And I feel like they have bad habits now because of how they were treated as a child, right? They did not learn how to have a good, healthy, kind, loving relationship. They actually learned how to have a manipulative, angry, unhealthy relationship, right? They didn't see a lot of good things around them when they were a kid. And even though they may have been put into certain circumstances that got them into the circle wherever you all met, their past inevitably creeped up into their adult life, right? And that's what caused them to make these bad choices and, you know, party like a rock star with your money, right? Because you gave them money. You absolutely did. Of course, that's your husband, that's your wife. Let's see, curious about you. Yeah, now they're curious though. One, they're losing their mind because they can't believe they got an STD by somebody. And then two, they're curious as to like, why are you unfazed? You know, why are you ignoring them? Why don't you want to be around them? Well, because like I said, you've seen them for who they are and it's just not cool. Let's see. Low IQ. Yeah, right? Low IQ. This person probably has a lower IQ than you do possibly, which again, that could be something that's mental, emotional. That could be something that they were born with. So you really can't hold that against them. But I just think it's a low vibrational energy, unfortunately, that, you know, you got caught up with and that, you know, married you, unfortunately, for your money. And that kind of sucks. I'm sorry, person watching. That's not cool. You know, nobody wants to go through that crap. That's for sure. Because I'm sure you or your family have worked very hard for the money that you have, right? And then for somebody to come in and be like, hey, what's up? You know, and knowing that the whole time that they may have been taking advantage of this, or again, they just thought you were always going to be around. So let's see, what does tarot have to say about this? What does my person watching need to know? Yeah, this person is tripped out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, this person has made a decision again to try and pull up out of these third-party relationships, but I don't think it's going to work out. I really don't. I think that they stayed in things for too long and they were too wishy-washy and they always had an excuse. They always had something going on and now they're regretting that and they're going to try and come out of it. But look, we also have temperance here, right? The universe has tried to balance out this situation for you. We also have the Hierophant in upright, right? Which are two beautiful cards, actually. I feel like at one point in time you did want this to work, right? Again, you gave them chance after chance after chance, right? But you've just gotten to a point where you've had it. Could have found something on their cell phone, could have gotten messages from people, friends and family members could have told you stuff, and that's low-key embarrassing, and that's why you're like, you know, get the hell out of here. But guess what? It's because there were hidden secrets, right? This person was not honest with you. And what is done in the dark always comes to the light, right? They were not honest with you. And I feel like had they been honest with you about what was going on or what their needs may have been, what they thought maybe that you couldn't fulfill, even though, remember, this is on them, not you. I still feel like they're not going to be able to be honest. Even if they try and tell you the truth, I don't think they can. I just don't. That low IQ, you know, that negative low energy. And like I said, I think you're, yeah, look, the sneaky, yeah, look, sneaky behavior, right? They are still sitting in this Seven of Swords. They are not going to be able to tell the truth. Too many lies. They're still being sneaky. So STD or not, it didn't change this person at all. But unfortunately, they're going to lose their 10 of Pentacles. Yes, this is upright, but I think you're going to walk away. I think that their stability is going to be gone. I think that this is what you thought you were going to have with them, and maybe they thought they were going to have with you, right? There's a lot of Pentacles here, right? We got marrying for money, so it makes sense. But I feel like ultimately, you know, you're done with this situation. Like, you're just like, no, I'm good. Yeah, lying, they're going to come into you lying. They're not going to be telling you the truth, right? That low-key, low vibrational energy. They're really going through it right now. They're going to try and, you know, kind of calm themselves down, figure out if they can get help, if they can get healed. This may be a friend for life, so that could be a problem. This could be something they possibly could get rid of, and that's kind of what they're trying to contemplate and go through right now. But look, you're sitting in your Queen of Swords, right? So they're over here lying about everything, and you're like, okay, look, you want to come back, you want to talk? Fine. We can talk, but you better tell me the truth, because you took this sword, put it in my back, cheated on me, stole from me, lied to me, cut me, made me bleed, I healed, and now guess what? You don't tell me the truth, I'm cutting you out of my life. Right, person watching? Absolutely. Because they're still lying, and you've had it. You're full of integrity, you're full of truth, and this, oh my God, wow, check this out. Holy Moses, I don't think I've ever had this happen. I have the Lovers in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, back to back. Check it out. Lovers and Two of Cups. They screwed this up so badly. There is no coming back from it, right? This was a conscious choice that both of you made to exchange cups of love. You turned into the Lovers. You had the 10 of Pentacles. You had everything going for you, and this person still chose to walk out on you. This is toxic. This is devil energy, low vibrational, third party, can't get their shit together, never will get their shit together, and you know it. And I feel like that's why you're unfazed. I feel like this is a long-term relationship that you're just like, I've had it. I'm good. Like, I'm done. Psh, whatever. You're unfazed. You're ignoring them. You're not tripping off of it anymore. And rightfully so, because again, you don't want this STD that this person got. You don't. And I feel like you could have even found out about it, you know, again, through text messages, through phone, you know, through friends or family. But I'm going to leave this right here. Good luck, person watching. This is a whole lot. This energy has been very chaotic lately, so be very careful. Please, person watching, always protect yourself regardless of how you feel about somebody. You matter the most, right? You take care of you. That's it. That's all. So good luck. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys the next time I drop a video. Bye, person watching.